So we all know what happened in Orlando, the horrible slaughter of the senseless slaughter in the nightclub of the gay people. But what it's done is revealed the emptiness of the phrase thoughts and prayers, I know people say that. I know, because what else are you going to say, right? But when you're a person in power and you work most of your life trying to discriminate against a group of people, and then when a bunch of them get slaughtered, you can't then say your thoughts and prayers are with them. I mean, you can, but you look like a jerk. Who am I talking about? Hey, how about Senator Pete Sessions? Senator Pete Sessions, where's he from, Steph? So we're going to find out, but he tweeted this out. My thoughts and prayers are with the people of Orlando and everyone who was impacted by last night's senseless attack.
U.S. House of Representatives, Texas 32nd Congressional District.
So there you go. He tweeted that out, and he's the chairman of the Rules Committee. And so he quickly, after he tweeted that out, his heartfelt sympathy, thoughts and prayers for the gay people, he immediately rushed back to Congress and blocked the LGBT protection bill.
No kidding.
Yes, no, not kidding. So what I would say is, Senator Pete Sessions, you can take your thoughts and prayers and stick them right up your bigoted asshole. How about that? How about that, Senator? I pretend to give a shit about people. Senator, I'm an empty, craven human being who likes to codify discrimination into legislation and then take to Twitter to pretend like I'm an actual human being instead of a craven bigot. That's what you are. Right? So, and here we have it. We have it right there. It was so funny because he even went so far as to, he didn't even want to, because he gave the thoughts and prayers, he didn't want people to know he knew they were gay. Because he didn't want people to think his thoughts and prayers are going to any gays, right? So they literally, this is what he said, it was a young person's nightclub, I'm told. And
impossible to be informed.
I love that too. Impossible to take your phone out and Google it. Impossible. I'm told. You didn't read anything about it? You didn't see a story? You don't actually read news stories? You have people just tell you things? I'm told. The biggest mass murder in the history of the United States, you didn't read anything about it? You just let people tell you things? You didn't accidentally glance at a newspaper headline? Nothing? You didn't open... What is your homepage? Is it IDon'tKnowShit.com? Is that your homepage? It was a young person's nightclub, I'm told. And there were some LGBT people there. I've heard. But it was mostly Latinos. That's what he says. But it was mostly Latinos. That's what he says. But it was mostly Latinos. Because apparently Latinos aren't gay. Sessions told a reporter for the National Journal, there it is, somehow implying perhaps Latinos can't be LGBT.
Well, he probably was told that.
He was probably told that. Yeah, he probably didn't read it. Someone told him, hey, Hispanics can't be gay. So this guy, Pete Sessions, who tweeted, Senator Pete, who said, my thoughts and prayers are with the people of Orlando and everyone who was impacted by last night's death. That guy who then immediately went on to block a bill that would protect them, who denied that they were even gay, gets better. You know his voting record? Mr. I love the gays and my thoughts and prayers. Is there anything grosser? And you do that frickin' pretend Jesus loving, that pretend I'm religious, pretend I'm spiritual, pretend I'm in with God. I care. That's all pretending you're moral. That's a pretend. Anyone who wears the religion on their sleeves is full of it. So, because his voting record, what's his voting record? Oh, he repeatedly voted for a constitutional amendment banning same-sex marriage. Repeatedly. He also voted to ban gay adoptions. Because, a kid would rather be an orphan than have to live with two icky gays who love the crap out of him. You know what I mean? You know how gay people are so bad at being parents. He also voted against reauthorizing the Violence Against Women Act. This guy, Senator Pete Sessions, pretending to be a human being, reveals that he's not really a human being. Voted against the Violence Against Women Act, which included LGBT protections. What else did he vote? How else did he vote? He voted against prohibiting job discrimination based on sexual orientation. Mr. Thoughts and Prayers, Mr. Jesus, Mr. Religious Moral, voted against prohibiting discrimination in the workplace. He also voted to protect anti-same-sex marriage opinions as free speech and voted to make a state's definition of marriage supersede federal law on same-sex marriage. That's Mr. Thoughts and Prayers. So all those bigoted Republicans who vote against, or any politician of any stripe, conservatives who vote against and try to use the power of the law to try to codify discrimination of gay people into law, who then give out their thoughts and prayers, you're full of shit. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Mr. Same-sex marriage is immoral and bad, divorced, and remarried. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the superior culture of white Christian conservatives.